squad from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Cardinals will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Miami Hurricane offense will take the field to get things started. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact? During your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock.
Catch, it's Hayes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. To the air, it's Beck. Makes the grab, it's Hayes. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, still a little ground to cover. Pick up the first. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Wide open downfield. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's going for it all. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanting to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Unloads it left. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Golden. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. And the Cardinals have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Let's take a look at the big picture for Louisville. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ended today...
Turning it on! Made a defender miss. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy has been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down to the 26. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. To the air, it's Beck. Sends it downfield. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Let's take a minute and talk about Miami. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
Yeah, it's huge for this defense, not only because of his physical traits. This guy can run, he can cover, he can blitz the passer, but he's also a tremendous leader. This guy could be the alpha on this defense for years to come.
Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. No matter who's been leading the program, Miami always wants to be able to run the ball with some physicality.
Yeah, it starts everything. The line of scrimmage starts everything. That attitude starts everything. And the U is known for attitude. And when they play physical, they've got great teams.
The Hurricanes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got it in the middle, it's Hayes. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed behind the line, it's Hayes. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Pulls it in, it's Lyle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Canes want to crank the tempo. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
Impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on 3rd down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties, they keep these 3rd downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
Under heat, he gets rid of it. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Snagged in the middle, it's Barney. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And here comes money down for this offense. 3rd down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
Grab near the marker. It's Hayes. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. A first down run in the red zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Extra point here will tie the game. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. To the air. It's Rayner. Throws to the tight end. Finds space on the right. Good call. Good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. He'll try to do it himself.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The Cardinals are on the move. Brown has it. And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and... He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. And the Cardinals kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Going to the running game. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Fires to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Back to throw, it's Beck. That one comes out hot down the right side. Guys, let's look big picture Miami. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive lineman gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you...
Breaks into the open. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progression.
Gonna let it fly. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Finds his man. It's Messer. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. The lead now 6 here in the second.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready.
But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Quickly complete.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. He slings it deep to the left. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Hurricanes will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Trying to start the drive with a pass. With the catch, it's Skinner. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Quickly out to the tight end. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a fascinating first 2 quarters of football in Louisville. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
That's his second sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him, let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
Rushes on him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And the Cardinals will punt it away on fourth down.
Number 19 in punt formation to kick it away.
On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Got it in the middle. It's Barney. And the Canes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Using his legs, it's Pringle. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Quickly to the tight end. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Hayes. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Hurricanes can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his second interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Running to the left. Not much movement there. It's a gain of 1. Gets him out to the 5.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have...
There he goes! Oh, he got loose! And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Louisville!
I mean, let's go. That's a day's worth of yards right there on one carry. The home run hitter takes the snap, gets the football. He does the rest, shows off the speed, taking it 90-plus yards to the house.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Looking to pass, it's Beck. The sure hands, it's Hayes. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground. pick up the first. To the air on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Canes build their program around playmakers like that.
They do, Reese, and speed on the outside makes everybody so much better. Finding those home run hitters, those playmakers, those are the guys when Miami's rolling, those are the guys they're finding.
Back behind the chains, 1st and 15. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Back to pass on second down. That's caught. It's Lyle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Canes want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Working that left side now. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Wants to throw, it's Beck. Spits it out to the back. Caught near the sticks, it's Lyle. Touchdown, Hurricane! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. On to attempt the try.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll try the run. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Messer. And that's why you do explosive work in the weight room. Arm day's a good thing as he gets to the 23. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Rayner. That's reeled in, it's Brown. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Cardinals line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you're doing.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Hurricane second down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Canes will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The play-action fake. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Scanning the field, it's Rayner. Catch in the middle, it's Skinner. What a cut, now he's loose. Oh, there's an alley on the left. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
And that is big time, late in the game, that you can trust your quarterback to still throw the football because you know it's only a few more 1st downs, and this one's over. Nice to have a guy like that you can trust.
I know you took a loss on 1st down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now. You've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
Thanks to grab. They made the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Unloads to the wideout. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Cardinals! That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think
He's got it down the right side. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the Canes have their offense in high gear. Snapped it in the shotgun. He's got his man, makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Canes. Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. UAB is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 24 over Florida Atlantic. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Catch in the middle, it's Stewart. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. And the Cardinals in a good spot here with second and short. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Cardinals come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to drive ahead on third and short. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They kick it away on fourth down. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Dropping back, it's Beck. Now he's going to break the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. What a way to pick up the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock when you need to get into scoring position. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. They'll give it to the back. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Knocked down after a short gain, but enough to move those chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hurricanes will snap it on first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He caught it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. I'm sure they hope they don't have to exhaust all 4 downs, but it probably is 4-down territory as they look to take the lead with a touchdown. Touchdown, Miami! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, you can't do it better than that, guys. Getting the touchdown with just seconds to go. The extra point will now give them the lead. Maybe time for a kickoff and 1 more play. If they could just hang on for 2 more plays after this extra point, they're going to win this game.
And they did have to knock through the extra point to move on top, and they have the lead in the 4th. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He stopped the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the book. You sort of think that over the years you get immune to these types of upsets, but this one is a shocker that might go on the list of all-timers.
Dude, huge win. Like, you can't say enough about being a team with a considerable talent disadvantage. Like, you're the underdog for a reason. You go in, this is a top 10 team you're playing against. Like, everything says you shouldn't win, but Palmer, they came out and they absolutely took care of business.
Yeah, they showed up in the biggest moment. You got to give these players a ton of credit. They may not be as talented as their opponent, but this was a game and an opportunity that they took advantage of. They made the plays they needed to make. They put the rest of college football on alert with this win. This is one these fans will be talking about for years and years to come.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.